guys, I'm Ember. Thank you so much for being here. So today I'm here with another collective tarot reading, and I pulled your current energies, and I got deep knowing. Oh. Why? And the thinker. And I asked what this deep knowing was about, and I got mortification. And I asked why, what was why about, and I got the uncreated. And I asked about the thinker, and I got the golden rose. Okay, so there is a deep knowing that you are feeling and have within you that there's something dying. There's something dying. There's something, I'm hearing gestating. There's something falling away. You could have known about this for a very long time. It's like I'm seeing the owl and the wisdom, and then there's the moon. It's like you knew intuitively that this thing, whatever this was going to die in some way. And it's meant to die. Spirit is saying it is meant to die. And I was seeing these worms, and it's like these worms gestating, turning into fertile ground for this seed, because this is a seed. And you may be thinking about why this had to happen to you, why this thing is falling away, why this is dying, whatever this is. It could be a relationship, a work situation, a thought form. It could be anything. So just put it where it goes. But I am getting, for some of you, it's a person. There's something that's changing within the relationship. Even some of you are not totally walking away from this person, and your relationship's changing into a different form, a fertile ground for a seed to be planted to grow new life is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Some of you are walking away from something or a person, and the death of this is causing a fertile ground for you to grow something that's really beautiful and big. And I think you're thinking about why. Like, why did I have to go through this? What did it teach me? What are the lessons of this? What am I gaining from this, right? Because death and life go hand in hand, and an ending and a beginning go hand in hand, right? You cannot have an ending without a beginning. You cannot have death without life. It's like the duality of this is what I'm seeing you think about. It's like the duality of life, the duality of different thought forms, different structures, different ways of seeing things. And I think you're elevating. I see that you're elevating to a new perspective about this whole situation that you may have been dealing with for a long time. Some of you have been trying to walk away from something for a long time, trying to walk away from fear is what I'm hearing. Some of you are walking away from restrictions that you put on yourself, and that is growing. It's creating this beautiful soil that I'm seeing, and I'm seeing sprouts of seeds, and I'm also seeing a crystal in the ground as well, and it's like growing. I'm seeing it's growing like crystals. Like I'm seeing a crystallized castle that's growing. And the thinker is about the golden rose, and the golden rose talks about a secret that's worth protecting. There's something that you're protecting in your 3D or in your life. You're keeping something a secret. You're keeping something. I'm hearing down low. It's like I see you protecting your heart, but it's not in a shut down type of way. It's in a very I'm hearing enlightened, higher form of protection. You may be doing a lot of protection spells. I am seeing an aura like leaking, an aura leaking. There's something about aura leaking coming through. So if there's a great video that came out, what is her name? I can't remember her name, but it's basically just sealing up an aura, your aura in some way. You can also ask Spirit to help you seal up your aura in some way, because there can be energy leaks that you're experiencing or have been experiencing in your life. There's something about old energy leaks being filled from the past. It's like maybe when you were a child, you had to be open in some way energetically, or you felt like you couldn't protect yourself in some way, so it created holes in your aura. And I'm seeing Spirit come in and fix those. And that is also maybe what's dying, is that this lack of protection of yourself. For some of you, there's a lack of protection that's dying, and some of you, there's too much protection that's breaking down so that you can move forward. I'm seeing a horse again. So that yesterday or 2 days ago, my reading came out with the horseman, the herald of change. Now I'm hearing the 4 horsemen, and I'm seeing one of the horsemen is about death, and maybe I feel like you're going through a transition of death into life, and learning about how to take the death of what something's happened and create new life from it. Like that is overall what I'm seeing in your energy, and it's really beautiful. And this is not to invalidate the pain. Spirit wants to validate that this is really hard what you're doing. And what you're tearing down is, I'm hearing millennia of generations of karma. That's what you're breaking down. That's crazy. I'm like, I've never got it like that. Millennium, something with an M. M's are important for some reason. I don't know why that came through. What do I want next, Spirit? You may be afraid of the unknown. There's something about the fear of the unknown coming through here. I wonder if that's what that thinking is too. There was something about the unknown coming through. And also with this card for the Y, you know, with the uncreated seed, I was seeing this as like, it looks like a child. I didn't see it. Looks like a child, and she's like going to a book, and she's like, I'm getting confirmation. She's going to a book, and there's angel wings in the book. So this is like, what I'm seeing. Okay, what I'm seeing now is this uncreated, this seed right here that I'm seeing. This is like I'm hearing it was like a lost part of your soul that's becoming healed, coming online, healing. Now I'm getting attracted to these circles and these shells. There's I'm hearing there's a cyclical nature about what you're going through. There's a question. What's the question about? Like where it's going to go, what's going to happen kind of feeling maybe? I'm hearing confusion's your friend. Yeah, there's a synchronicity of the spirals that I was seeing. So cyclical nature. It's like you're breaking out of a pattern. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. You're breaking out of a pattern that once served you that is no longer serving you anymore. Some of you are breaking down this deep knowing about this dying. It could be about a pattern that you've been experiencing. Could be about a habit too that you've had that you're breaking down. It's like a habit that like helped you stay in. I saw the Neptune card and the Peacock card. It's like a habit or a pattern that helped you stay in fantasy or illusion of some type. You're breaking it down. It's like I'm seeing you break down a illusion, and this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a fog, like an illusion of a fog. I'm seeing a person, but like it doesn't have to be a person. I like see a person, and I also see like a regular fog, and then I see you like coming up in front of the person and like rearranging, like taking off the fog and like taking it off, and then I'm seeing you rearrange it and put it back together. There's something about creating a new perspective around somebody or something. It's like you're rebuilding the illusion in your favor, but it's not an illusion anymore. It's like what you really see of whoever this is or whatever this is. It's like wow, that's really interesting. I'm hearing you're coming to know things that other people don't know, or coming to know something. It's so weird. I'm getting it so cryptically too. It's like very cryptic. Spirit is showing me that over time you have gained pieces of this puzzle that you've been rearranging, this illusion. It may be an illusion about somebody else, because I am getting it could be somebody else. But some of you, it could be just an illusion of yourself that you're like breaking down and rearranging to like actually be more truthful to who you are. And it's like an internal process that I'm seeing you go through. You're like internally going through it over and over again and getting this piece and moving it here and getting that piece and moving it here. And it's not simple like that. It is hard. It is not like that. It is not like, oh, I'm just going to put this here and this here. No, this took a long period of time. This took a lot of care. I'm hearing devotion, thought, perspective, feeling, a lot of purging. You've done a lot of purging. Yeah, it's like the last piece of the puzzle is being put into its place is what I'm hearing Spirit say. And that is creating this uncreated. That is like you're like creating a masterpiece in a way that's more truthful and honoring of yourself and authentic to you. It's interesting because I keep getting all these different perspectives on like what this could be for each of you. Like could be another person, could be yourself, could be a part of this, could be a work thing, could be like a project. This could be anything. I'm like really getting it. It's like for all of you, it's very different. Yeah, it's about some type of healing though. You've been doing some type of healing that's been rearranging a illusion that was not right in the first place. that somebody else could have placed on you. I'm getting a parent placing an illusion on a child that was not what the truth was, but then that child believed it and then like made themselves this, like almost kind of not honored it, but almost kind of like had to adopt it to be safe. And I'm seeing that like you are taking that down and saying, no more, I'm not going to keep believing in this anymore because it's not even true. This is not true for me, not true for me anymore. This is not who I really am. This is not what I really want. This is not what I really want to do. And some of you are taking down an illusion of another person that was wearing a mask this whole time and rearranging it in a way that makes sense to you. Even if the other person says it doesn't make sense, there's something about you making your own sense of it. And this is all about you. Like, it doesn't really matter what that person thinks, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. It's like you needed to break this down in your own way to come to a truth that you know so that you can let it go. There's something about letting someone go. And some of you are breaking down an illusion of another person and creating a new relationship from that. Some of you could have gone, okay, this is what I'm saying. This is like there's like different groups. This is like a different group of you. Some of you came into a situation thinking someone was some way, but they weren't. And it was an illusion that you placed on them that was not true, that kept you safe in some way. And now you're realizing who they really are through time and through like getting to know them. And now you're rearranging that illusion into actually what it is, right? Some of you, again, going back to the second group of like rearranging because someone gave you a mask of like what they were, but they were really great, but they really weren't on the inside, or they're really trying to just hide, right? And you are now finally getting the full picture of who this person actually is. And that picture that you are putting on them is actually the true representation of who they are. And it's helping you be able to move forward. This is all helping you guys to move forward in some way. What was the first one again? Oh yeah, breaking down illusion of yourself as well. So that's like group one. I get like 3 groups of you, but there's more. There's one more group. What's the other group? The other group was, oh my gosh, what was the other group? The other group is more, it's harder to define. Oh, like a project in some way. Like you thought a project was going to go a certain way. There was like an illusion of what this project could be, but it could have been like in a negative way. You didn't think it was going to work out or whatever. Now you're rearranging it to like where it's like actually its true form and you're like, oh, this is what it really needs to be. So it could be a project. So I don't know why Spirit really wanted me to go into the specific situations for each of you. And I could be missing one is what Spirit's saying. What am I missing, Spirit? Some of you are going through a situation where you feel like you're on fire in some way. I was seeing fire, like just fire consuming somebody. And there's something about the fire that's transforming you into some other thing that you may not have an idea of. Some of you are still working through this. So there may not be a concrete like puzzle. Yes, puzzle yet. But Spirit is saying that the puzzle pieces are coming together. It's just this, again, Spirit wants to say this takes time. Yeah, there's something about vinegar. There's something about like, I'm seeing the vinegar help you. It's like getting a bad taste in your mouth about somebody and like that was one of the pieces of the puzzle kind of feeling, but it's deeper than that. It's like the vinegar showed you something, and that may be why you may be like looking into like how we can go into a situation in one way and think one thing. And then once we really like figure it out and get to know it and go deeply within, it changes its form. It's like the vinegar was a gift for some of you. Even though it was really painful, you're starting to see like how it really helped you grow as a person. It's like, don't beat yourself up. Okay, so there's a something coming through about not seeing a person for who they are. And they were like wearing a mask and you're like, I should have seen that. And I should have seen that and I should have done it. And I should have figured it out before. It's like, no, that was part of your Spirit saying to me, that was part of your evolution to not see it. Getting confirmation of that. To not see it. You needed to not see this. And it's not so you can be hypervigilant and try to figure it out and try to micromanage. That's not what it's about. It's about releasing. It's about learning about that sometimes we're not going to have all the answers and there's a reason for it. Sometimes there's a reason for it. And Spirit is saying this was part of your soul's evolution. You had to not know this because I get the sense that you're very psychic, whoever I'm speaking to, and know a lot of things before they happen or can. Some of you don't resonate with that. I don't know why, but some of you don't resonate with that. So, but we're all psychic in some way. you just either develop it or you don't. And I get that a lot of you have developed your psychic gifts a lot. And you could have felt like you should have been able to see this. But Spirit is saying it was cloaked on purpose because you needed to break down this illusion, because it helped you break down something within yourself to heal. Like you needed this to heal. And I think that's what this Y card's about. You're like thinking about like, okay, how did this help me heal? And what is it helping me create? What is it helping me see that I can create now? Like it's like giving like self-worth coming back online, a lost part of your soul being found, that kind of feeling. Okay. I want to get some tarot. Do I need tarot today, Spirit Guides? Do you want me to, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to give advice then? Okay. Yes. Spirit doesn't want me to pull tarot, but wants me to give you advice on the cards I get. Okay. So Temperance is Sagittarius energy. There is it was like almost like, what am I seeing? Is that right? Spirit saying you will not always feel left out in the cold if you did, but there was something about you needing to be in the cold to learn about what warmth is. That's what I'm hearing. You needed to learn about what warmth was, and you needed to learn about that you can show up for yourself and create warmth for yourself, even if no one else is creating it for you. This is like understanding of an understanding internally that you can create warmth for yourself, even if you're in the most harsh situations, even if you're in the most painful things ever, even if you're feeling so cold and so left out in the snow is what I'm hearing Spirit say, that you can find divine guidance anywhere at any time, and you were divinely guided to move through this so that you could find your inner strength, your inner warmth, your compassion for yourself, your ability to see things even more than you already have. Like this was helping you even more with your psychic gifts, even more with getting connected to your intuition. And here's the thing, Spirit saying that you knew this whole time, you had deep knowing that this was going to die, that this was meant to leave, that this was not meant to stay in your world in some way, that even a part of you that maybe was restricting yourself was meant to die. Like it's because it's for your higher good is what Spirit's saying. It's for your higher good. It was meant to help you get connected more within to being unconditional, to realizing that you have a soul, even for some of you, but that your soul has a plan. And it's like, maybe this was about getting to know what that plan was in some way. It's really beautiful, actually. This is huge. This is like some really big stuff, you guys. Okay. Can I get one more advice card or two more advice cards? What other advice do you have? Anything else you want me to tell them, Spirit? Ten of Swords. Yes, some of you experienced a really painful betrayal that you're still healing from. And it's something that kind of didn't take, it's like it took, what am I saying? Hold on, let me see this other card. The Moon. Yeah. It's like Spirit is saying that you were meant to experience a situation that hurt you really badly, that was hidden from you, because it helped you get connected to a betrayal of your past in some way that needed to be healed and looked at. But it's something that didn't get off the ground, or it did get off the ground. Like you put a lot of energy into it. You put a lot of pentacles in it, a lot of your real world 3D energy into the situation. And you got back 6 of Pentacles, but you also got a betrayal, and you got hiding. You got people hiding, or secrets, or something hidden under the moon. But it was meant to get you connected to your subconscious in some way, and it was meant to get you connected to what this is. Like, what does it look like when someone's moving like this? What does it look like when you're feeling betrayed? And also to understand that there was a betrayal under the moon in some way. Like it's in your past. Like there was a betrayal from a long time ago that was still affecting your day-to-day life. And you needed to go through a current situation to heal this, to really see, and to really have to dig, because pain is a great motivator, sadly. And Spirit's saying that sometimes we have to go through really painful things. Sadly, sucks, right? We have to go through painful things to learn the type of lessons that we need to learn. And it was part of your soul's evolution that you had to go through this. And if there's a person connected to this is about seeing that person in a different light too. It's like, if they're not moving, let's say you have a person that you're leaving behind because they're not progressing with you in some way. Let's just even say spiritually or emotionally or physically or any way that you're just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm not getting what I need. I'm not getting equal give and take. I have to walk away. Spirit is saying that person was meant to be in your life to help you see your own wounding. It's like your own wounding, your own pain, your own hidden things about yourself. Maybe this person was operating under the moon, right? Which is like secrecy and hiding things and deceit. And maybe this was meant to show you how people move like that and to have more boundaries, but it also is meant to open you up in a way to break down maybe whatever reason you got in the relationship in the first place was for, right? It's like, we don't get into relationships that have a lot of deceit or pain if we don't have wounding that is attached to that we don't have a familiar, like, okay, you could have had a parent, let's say, this is just an example, okay? So if it's not fitting your story, just try to fit it if you can. And if not, and it doesn't resonate, don't take it. You could have had a parent that was wearing a mask, let's just say, and treated you one way, but then another way also. And you didn't know what was going on. You didn't know what was up and what was down. And you trusted them because you had to, because it's survival, right? So then when you grew up, you might have gotten in a relationship with someone like that. And what this does, right, if you do the work and you do the healing, you're gonna be, if you do the healing and you're able to connect the dots, right? You're connecting the dots to the past of, like, maybe you were gaslit when you were a kid. Maybe, like, this is like healing those things. And I think that you are understanding your pain and your trauma and maybe this betrayal in a different light, because you're looking at it and going, okay, how is this helping me grow? And if you're not doing that, this is what Spirit wants you to do. How is this helping me grow? What is this teaching me? And I think that a lot of you have already connected a lot of these dots. Like, I really do. But if you're not, then Spirit wants you to connect the dots back to the past, because there is something about a past situation and a current situation that are mirroring each other to help you grow, to help you release this, right? Because this is a deep knowing about releasing something that it was meant to die. And it's like, this was like meant to help you to break down that deep feeling of unworthiness. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. And also to get you to see, like, your worth in a new way. Like, this is about the golden rose is like I'm seeing it right now as like the beautiful parts of you, the I'm hearing kindness, but the secret beauty within you. This was about to get to see you, to see the secret beauty within you. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. Okay. I think, is there anything else you want to say? You want me to pull one more of these cards? Okay, let me just pull one more. What do you want me to say? New life. You have a new life. This is about creating a new life. Community. Spirit's like saying there's a new life with a new community that you have that's coming towards you, that you may have to work out and step out a little bit of your comfort zone. Spirit's saying that. And I hate saying that because I'm like, no. I've been getting that advice so much lately. Like, you need to go out and find more people that are more aligned with you and go into a community. And I'm like, no. No. So I just think it's funny because I'm like, really? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Now you're making me say it too. Now I got to do it. Giraffes are really important for some reason. They're coming through, in fairies. I'm seeing this giraffe with a little child giraffe, little small baby giraffe. There is a new life waiting for you and a new community that's waiting for you, and that's much more aligned, and you're not going to feel like this. You're going to be feeling like this. New life. Spirit's saying you have a new life. It's coming. You're going towards it. You're moving towards it. You're working towards it. It's just taking some time. And keep validating yourself. Keep coming to yourself with unconditional love. It's the only way that you can move through things is from love. If you're wanting to walk away from a person and you're feeling like you can't, love is the only way through to yourself. Like, having love for yourself. And if you're feeling guilt about walking away from somebody, Spirit is saying don't feel guilt, because, well, first of all, they might have put themselves in that situation, right? Obviously, first off. Second off, you're not meant to carry someone else's emotional weight. You're not meant to carry their pain. And if you've worked through a lot of the pain to be able to walk away from something that's not serving you because it's not equal give and take, or there's something wrong with it, or whatever it is, maybe you're not compatible, right? Like, it could be as simple as that, right? It really could. It's okay. Spirit is saying that you don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to take on someone else's pain. You don't have to take on someone else's karma. Like, this is about releasing the 10 of Wands. Like, I'm seeing this overload of emotional stuff that you might have taken on for someone, or caregiving in some way that has turned into hurting yourself. That you're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep caregiving to this person. It's draining me, and I can't even move forward, and I can't even move into the life I want because I'm taking care of someone else who, like, should be taking care of themselves. And Spirit is saying they need to learn how to do that. And this is about letting that happen. And I'm seeing you don't know what's the next step to take. I'm seeing here and now, buy the book. And happy, as well as peace and between worlds. A lot of you are in a transition. I'm seeing someone write a letter. Some of you really need to have a conversation with somebody. That's what I am seeing. And some of you could have an easier time writing them a letter. There's something about writing someone a letter that it may be easier for you to get the truth out and how you really feel about the situation if you're not like having to say it. So there is something about writing here coming through. So if you have to write a letter, write them a letter, like genuinely. Spirit saying that is I'm hearing an acceptable form. I don't know. Okay, guys, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys next time.